welcome to Midtown Malfunction. I'm Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
Hell yeah. Trying to make sure everything's good over here. We got everything right.
Yeah, he's on the ones and twos.
The ones and twos, and I got it figured out.
Ladies, gentlemen, and those that lie betwixt, jackets are back.
Jackets are back in this apartment that has no central AC or heat.
Mm-hmm.
We have window units, and I just wear a lot of jackets and socks.
I remember one of my favorite things about moving in here, because a little bit of backstory. Carson was already living here before I moved in, and he said during the summer, it's going to have to be a lot of AC because, summers are brutal in this part of the country. But when it gets to winter, hey, man, put on a jacket. and that's pretty much what we've been doing.
Yeah, dude.
To save money in these trying times.
I have a very thick comforter, and so it's nice during the winter. I get way better sleep in the winter because I'm forced to get in my bed sooner. Because as soon as it hits the nighttime, I'm like, well, I guess that's the end of the day. Yeah. And I just get in the bed and shiver under my blanket until the sun comes up.
It forces you underground like a creature. You gotta hibernate until the morning.
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like that, man.
Like the opposite of I Am Legend. Legend am I.
I am secret.
Yeah, dude.
But nah, man. We just came from the first comedy open mic that they had at the new Rear Pocket location.
Rear Pocket.
Yeah, man. For those in the they always say this in radio ads, Mobile and surrounding areas, and I never really thought about what that means. Just literally the surrounding area. But anyway, for those in the surrounding area, y'all might know Rear Pocket was a bar that was attached to other bars. And now it's a bar that's by its fucking self. Dude, it's glowed up.
It's huge and it's beautiful.
It's great in there.
One funny thing. I meant to open with this on stage, and I just completely went blank when I got up there and just went for my set. But I just think it's hilarious that they get this brand new, beautiful building. And instantly smoking inside.
Bro, I did say that.
You said that on stage?
Yeah, I opened with something about Nick, but then I was like, yeah, this is a really nice room. Shouts out to the new room and all that. Give it up for that. There's condoms in the bathroom and you can smoke inside. It's crazy. Because I came in here and I was gonna vape outside, but I was like, oh yeah, I forgot y'all still operate by savage rules. So,
yeah, dude.
Oh yeah, just let it rip, y'all. You don't give a fuck.
I just imagine the sound of walkers on day one hitting that doorway and being like, can we smoke cigarettes inside?
The regulars.
If it's not like the old Pocket.
The Pocket. On a last name basis with the building.
Serious.
Nah, the one thing I will say, and we did offer, or I offered a solution. I mean, I'll do it by myself if I have to, because my God, the chairs are fine. The floor is fine. The chairs and the floors are not friends.
Yeah.
And what I was proposing is that we do a mobile comedy works thing where you were saying we could become more part of the community. And we could use this opportunity to all go up there and put little pieces of carpet on the bottom of those chairs.
Yeah,
and just making it more pleasant.
A little piece of carpet under each little chair leg. That's good.
Maybe even the regulars at Rear Pocket would appreciate the comedians more.
Yeah.
If we did that, because they to real talk, some of them be leaving when we be showing up.
Yeah.
And it'd be cool if we had a better relationship with the regulars. I like that as their name, the regulars. It's like their Space Jam basketball team name.
But the floor is cool.
Oh yeah,
it is a cool floor with the yin and the yang. You know what I mean? But yeah, I definitely did. First thing I noticed was are y'all really smoking inside of this new beautiful building? I just imagine all those old people showing up. So I have to have a cigarette with my natty light.
Mm-hmm. Nah, it is very much the old pocket, like just in a new building, which I feel like a lot of people appreciate. I feel like they need.
I mean, look. I'm a big fan of smoking indoors, and I haven't smoked a cigarette in 5 days now.
Oh, that's
And
true. Yeah, give it up.
and
Give it up.
still, like, I can be around cigarettes and still not want to smoke a cigarette. I just don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. I love being in a place for cigarettes. I love the smell and being surrounded, and it's like it feels like this like foggy connection to the past. You
Yeah,
know
I
what
was gonna
mean?
say
Like,
it feels like to you it's more about what it represents
yeah,
than
it's just
the actual smoking of it. It's like I'm in a room that is like I don't know, like yeah,
like
like you were
out
saying, like
like
the past, like it's connected to another kind of a feeling of old.
like it feels like I'm in like a little bit of like a rebellious place too, where it's like this
Yeah,
is a little against the rules or against the norm. You know what I mean? And like, yes, it's killing me every second I'm in here breathing. But god damn it, you know what else is killing me? Being outside and being
like
part of
yeah,
normality.
everything else you
Yeah.
consume.
You know? So
Yeah,
fuck it.
but I don't know. I liked it. I enjoyed it. I talked to Amanda, the bartender manager. I don't know what her position is. She seems to just be in charge of all things.
So
Rear
at this point it
pocket,
seems like
man.
she owns the pocket.
Yeah, like she should have like 12 hats that she just like puts on from behind the bar. But she was showing me around and like talking about all the stuff that they want to do in the future, like put a stage outside so they could have like concerts, like musical acts and stuff like that in there. They wanted to build an actual stage where we were doing comedy because like there wasn't a stage or anything yet. We just had like a little area. But yeah, a big thing happened. Big things on the horizon for the Rear Pocket.
Yeah, dude.
I enjoyed.
I think it's gonna be a good spot. And yeah, I miss the old pocket though. I do. I've been going to that place since I was like 18. Well, I shouldn't say that, but yeah. Well, man, I guess right somewhere in that. I was very young the first time I ever went to the Rear Pocket.
The new pocket does ID.
Yes.
Cops, if you're listening.
Yeah. This was also we're talking 13, 14 years ago.
Yeah, the statute of limitations is far
It's a long time ago.
exceeded. Yeah,
Also,
these are
none of
good.
those bartenders were there.
Yeah, that's
there
true.
used to be a whole different crew of people that worked there. So
You'll
it's
never-
those people's fault.
You'll never catch them either.
Yeah.
They've changed their identities.
Yeah.
And say every 7 years you become a whole new person because
Yeah.
you're like literally, yeah, it don't matter.
Because people don't move to Midtown and stay their whole lives.
What were we saying about the regulars at Rear Pocket?
um,
Fucking Mike. I didn't
Yeah,
see
man.
Mike. Has Mike
Yeah.
made the transition?
That'd be funny if he's outside of the old pocket right now, like, hello,
No, he ain't got the internet.
hello.
Dude, he has to know.
Him
Well,
and
no,
two other guys are beating on the door.
because I'm over here like he has to know he's been told, and of course he's been told, but that doesn't mean he remembers or that he was conscious for
Or
that.
maybe, just maybe, they go to that bar specifically because it is right by their houses and they don't want to take the chance on getting a DUI, so now they're just crossroads people.
You know, that makes 1,000% more sense.
You know what I mean?
But I mean, it is. I don't know. He was kind of like a built-in heckler. Like most hecklers are kind of a surprise or kind of a like you see them coming like as the show's going. But like you go to Rear Pocket expecting Mike, and I feel like that's either going to be missing or there's going to be someone to take his place.
You know, if we're going to speak freely, and I don't know
Oh
why I'm
God,
saying this.
yeah, why not?
There's one thing I don't like about the new pocket, and
What's
it's
that?
not even from a comedy perspective. It's just from and maybe I'll get used to it, but I don't like how tall it is. Like the inside, the ceilings and everything. I feel too like open.
Yeah,
I miss the old pocket because it was like confined, and like as soon as the bar was full, when you were sitting next to someone, you felt kind of like you were sitting in the middle. Remember, you always picked the desk in the middle of class, so you were like,
yeah.
"I was that kid. I liked being in a protection in the middle of everybody.
I
You know
was
what I
saying
mean?
that when I came in, I was gonna try to find the same kind of corner that I find every time, like, cause when we went to the original rear pocket with the lower ceilings, I would always sit in like the cornerest corner
Did you
I
feel
could find.
comfortable back there?
Yeah, and it was
Right.
like it was like my back against the wall. I can see
You feel like
everybody
this is
coming
like
in.
right here above your head.
Yeah,
You're like,
and I picked a place in the new pocket that was comparable to that, but kind of like you were saying, like it's a very spacious,
yeah.
roomy, angular. Like there's a lot of places, like so. Like, there's no real like corner you can sit in that's like that. And I was like, it's either this one or this one over here, but that's like the best I can do to replicate
It's like
it.
the size of, it's like a hotel lobby.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Damn, yeah, that's a good analogy for real. It does. It does give lobby. It is more homely because of the dive bar cigarette smoking aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's like they're fighting each other a little bit. Like
Well-
the yin and the yang on the floor. Oh my god. Cuz I was wondering why is the yin and the yang on the floor?
I doubt that's why. I doubt we just cracked the code with this analogy.
You need to Photoshop the kufi on my head. It's like a Dr. Umar. But nah, dude, I am wondering, like, there is a big ass yin and yang symbol on the floor, and I'm wondering about it.
That's their way of saying like blacks and whites are accepted here.
Oh my god, what if it is?
That'd be hilarious. That probably is the
Holy
actual
shit.
reason.
I'm so afraid to ask. If
I
that's the
doubt
case.
that's why. I bet it's just so like, well, because balance and peace. And
I actually went up to, because there's a symbol. It's a, I forget what it's called, but it's like one of those like sacred symbols or whatever, or it's supposed to be. Because like when me and Amanda were doing our little like, she was showing me around, I pointed that out, and I was like, I might say something on stage later about how that looks like balls. She was like, what are you talking about? I was like, look at that right there. So like, wow, that is balls. And I decided not to, because I'm like, well, now that I'm looking at it from this angle, it's that fucking, it's like, I've seen it before. It's like one of the like yoga symbols or something. Yoga. It's like a Hindu symbol or something. And I was like, oh, okay. Still looks like ball. Whoever painted it there or whatever, it looks like a ball sack. Anyway. But like, yeah, the fact that she did not know what that was leads me to believe that there is no philosophy behind there being a yin and yang.
Yeah, it might
I feel
just
like
be-
she would know it.
it
if
might
there
just
was.
be like, nah, man, that's what he picked out.
Yeah, he just put that shit there. I don't
Yeah,
know.
it was between that and the fucking.
He picked it out of a magazine.
Yeah, that you can get this, the Van Halen logo.
Damn.
or that S we all drew in high school, middle school.
Oh my god. Everybody did it. It's like some kind of alien programming or
It
something.
really is true. We did all do it.
Like I can't really think of any kind of like national TV program that I watched that like taught you like this is the S. It just kind of.
It's like somebody saw it in New York in the subway one day, and it just like literally just passed through generations. The S.
There's a YouTuber called the One Janitor, T1J, that did it years and years ago. It's one of his most popular videos. He did a video about the history of that symbol, and yeah, it like starts there and shit, and like it's one of my favorite examples of like I'll even say like American culture, because I've seen like conversations online about it, and like other countries have like their own version of a thing or whatever that they all do or whatever, but like it's like we know like that specific S that with the three lines and the three lines like connect, like the way it's the weirdest like American folk culture thing that we have, that everyone just, no one can think of like the origin of it, like unless you dig and look. It's like at some point you just knew how to do that and like just learned from some older kid or whatever, and it just passed on. I wonder if they're still doing it.
Oh, I'm sure.
Damn.
I'm sure. So the S doesn't die.
We gotta ask Paris tomorrow. Is he work? I'm not giving that shit out to people. Never mind. But yeah, there's a younger dude we work with that might know.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, if the kids are doing
Meat
things.
Shoes.
he's collecting like Wu-Tang names.
Yeah, dude. Meat Shoes. Easeless peaseless is one of my favorite ones.
Yeah, you pissed him off today.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
No,
What?
I
You
didn't.
absolutely did. You don't remember?
Yeah, I remember. He wasn't mad.
He was mad.
Yeah, well, you know what? You don't walk up behind someone and just start doing something they were in the middle of doing if you don't know what you're doing.
I turned around and saw him sprinkling that the cinnamon, and I was like, I feel like we just talked about this, and that's because we did.
We literally were just talking about how it was like, I was like, man, I already put enough cinnamon in the batch. We don't need to sprinkle cinnamon on top of it. And I'm saying
like,
10
hell yeah.
seconds later, Paris walks in, just grabs the cinnamon. So anyway, like, why are you doing that?
He's on the phone. He didn't hear us have that. He's not in the. Never mind. This is like very specific work drama that we're talking about, right? It's not even drama.
Yeah,
It's a pet peeve.
It's got nothing to do with nothing. But it is, yeah, annoying.
It's things Carson's trying to get away from right now, dude. See how he's all tired? It's because he's got to do both.
Yeah, well, it's fine. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm grateful to be able to do comedy. Open mics just become just a, like, when you only host one open mic a week, it just feels like hosting an open mic. But when you get to the point that you're basically hosting like 3 open mics,
Oh, that's your job right there.
it starts really feeling like just like, well,
That's some shifts.
you know what I mean? Especially because there's like parts where like, you know, where there's 10 comics that are literally doing the same exact set every single week, you know? And sometimes I can be guilty of it, at least doing it like 3 weeks. I'll do
working on sets.
I'll do
like,
jokes, you know what I mean? The same, you know, multiple weeks in a row and shit like that. But some people do like, I'm talking the whole 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Like the same every single time. And it's like, dude, sometimes you start feeling like you're in a padded room when you get like 5 of those sets in a row. You know what I mean? You're just like, oh man, especially like 3 times a week. And so, and it's nothing against anybody. It's just what comes with the territory and the job of hosting an open mic all the time.
You
know what I mean?
have to be there for. I don't think people understand the gravity of the concept of being there for the entire show every time. It is to use a conservative, fair, non-offensive word, it is taxing.
Yeah.
It is yeah.
And I love comedy.
Yeah.
But it's like, it's open mic comedy. And it's like that Oyster City mic the Tuesday was 2 hours and 45 minutes. It was almost a 3-hour long mic. And like I said, I'm not smoking cigarettes anymore, so I'm inside for all of it now. Like, I'm paying attention to everybody more than ever because I don't slip out to smoke a cigarette. So, yeah, when you get to that last 30 minutes of a 2-hour and 45-minute mic, you're like, whew.
Yeah. Speaking of the last 10 minutes, I know you have the for those that don't know, on the sign up list of Carson's mics, just so things flow a little faster at that ending part where everyone's like, oh my god. You know, it's the last slots are 3-minute sets, and it says that on the sign up sheet when you see it. And at the new Rear Pocket mic, they had made the list, and a few comedians that signed up, but not everybody was there yet. So they just started drawing like dicks and shit like all over the paper, and it was like all into like where people would be signing up. And I just thought it was funny that you had your 3-minute sets, and like this mic had us like, if you sign up after 8th, you have to fight through the dicks.
Yeah.
Sign up. You gotta be in the dick forest.
That's what I love about stand-up comedy, though, and that's what I love about open mics, and that's what I love about scenes.
Yeah.
Is that, like, you know, Nick has a little bit more of like the punker late night rooms, and so it has that attitude where it's like I'm trying to get everybody ready to start doing showcases and be like professional comedians.
No.
So it's like we get those mics, but then at the same time, when you do a 10:30 p.m. mic, it's like, yeah, dude, I also want dicks written on the
people's gonna start saying some shit.
I want it to be. It's later.
Concepts.
People are drinking a little bit more. It's edgier. It's like
The set start with the people's bits will start with, you know what I've been thinking about? You know it's about to get fucking
dude.
real. Yeah.
Like my mic starts at 7. Everyone's a lot more tame.
And actually, I had to tell somebody tonight. I forget who exactly, but it was cause sign up starts at 6:30, and it fills up instantly. Like 6:31, it's 15 people have signed up already. And someone got there at 6:38 and was like, "What the fuck? Like, I can't get on the what the hell?" And it was like, all I could say to them was like, "It's that kind of mic, man. Like, that's what it is. Like, everyone sees this mic as like you have to be like you have to get a good spot at this mic. Like, I call it the flagship mic in Mobile." And I feel like everybody knows that. So, like, as soon as the list comes out, everybody's kind of like, all right.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
I got to get on it.
That same guy you're talking about that you were talking to also is my first roommate.
Oh, it was that guy. Yeah. Oh,
Jordan.
Yeah.
Jordan, a.k.a. Roach. This is his nickname, Roach.
Yeah.
So that was his nickname back in, like, 9th grade.
Yeah, man. See, he thought he was at the pocket.
Jordan was so funny, dude. He was drunk.
He was.
Dude, he was outside. So he was outside talking to me, and he was giving me shit about something. And I was like, what? And then like, we were just like trading like old stories back and forth. And he was just talking to me and Ryan Davis, and he's just spilling his beer everywhere, dude. And Spears just like, and then Thomas is like, "Hey man, you're spilling your beer," and Jordan goes, "Oh." He just starts pouring out some of it, and then he drinks some of it, and it was like spilled all on his shirt, and we were just like, I was like, good lord.
Yeah, see, that's that shit I was talking about. Like, whenever I get the small temptation to drink again, because that's the latest addiction that I gave up was alcohol. Like, as soon as that thought enters my mind, it's like the universe just sends something like that to my vision or whatever. I'm just like, ew.
That's just Jordan, dude. He's hilarious.
I don't want that. But yeah, he seemed like he was having fun.
Oh yeah, Jordan's good people. He's a funny guy.
He was in a world of his own.
He stay like that.
Ooh, that's dark. Ooh, I thought he was just having a fun, relaxing, unwinding night.
No, I mean like he stays in a world of his own.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
you're like, no, he's 24/7 spilling beer all over himself. I was like, oh God, no.
But, well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't seen him like that in a long time. He's a good guy.
Shouts out to Recovery.
Shouts out to Jordan. This is awful. Jordan, don't ever listen to this. What is this? What are we doing? It's insulting. What is this?
I don't know.
He's a good guy. I lived with this guy. We dropped out of high school at the same time.
That's what you started to say. You were like, yeah, he was my first roommate, the guy you were talking about. And I'm like, I don't know how we got here. I'm so sorry.
But he used to do this one thing that I love that'd be hilarious too when we lived together. Okay, here's the front door of the apartment, right? Yeah. There's the bedrooms, okay? Literally, almost like this, all right? Jordan would get home. I don't know if he was like, because we would get fucked up back then, like all the time. We'd probably, by the time we got to the apartment, we were both probably already drunk. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so Jordan just enters in. He would do this all the time. Like, I wouldn't see this happen live, ever. I would just walk in after it's happened. But he'd get home from work, and I'm guessing, right?
You're putting it together like a video game.
Yes, dude. He'd get home from work, and he'd walk in the front door, right?
Yeah.
And then, like, the first 3 steps in, you'd see a jacket on the ground.
All right.
And then he'd make it to, like, right here in the middle of the living room, and there'd be a shirt on the ground. And then you'd get to the middle of that room, and there'd be pants on the ground. And then you get to where, like, the washer dryer is, and there'd be socks on the ground. And then in front of his bedroom door would just be boxers. And I was just like, are you just in your room just standing in there naked with a trail of clothes leading to your bedroom? Like, who does that?
It was just like that
Who
scene
does that?
in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn's trying to find the hobbits after they got kidnapped by the orcs. And he's he thinks they're dead, and he's like, wait, a hobbit lay here. He was bound. His vines were cut.
You calling him a hobbit? Why are you insulting him?
No, that's literally the scene. They ran into the Fangong forest.
Oh, man.
What horror is life? It's Lord of the Rings. Don't worry about it.
No, dude. He would do that shit. And then we both, dude, the apartment would be trashed. Like, dude. I mean, you can't even imagine. Like, so much worse than we've ever had this place. And we would both just blame it on the other one and never clean it.
It's an episode of Hoarders right there.
This is your fault. No, this is your fault. And then nothing would get clean.
Fucking pride.
Dude, did I ever tell you about dog shit water?
No.
Oh, dude, this is Alfred's favorite story, dude. Because Alfred used to come over to our apartment. Alfred and Ryan, Jetton, and Zeke and everybody used to come over. Our apartment became the after party of open mic, right?
Yeah.
So, like, you do open mic, and then, like, we'd stay at the bar or we'd go to Haley's or something, but then we'd always wind up at our apartment.
Yeah.
Okay, and we would just get fucked up. And so...
the hit house.
What happened was... I had our toilet got stopped up with like human shit. Like someone stopped it up.
Yeah, I like how you have to specify.
And we couldn't unclog it. At one point, someone broke our bathroom window. I don't know how the bathroom window broke, but it broke. And so Jordan took like a Walmart bag and he taped it. But when the wind blew, it blew the bag outward like this towards you. So Ryan Jetton took a Sharpie and drew a face on the bag. So when the wind hit the bag, a face just popped up at you while you're pissing. So you
fucking house, man.
You couldn't use the toilet because you would end up just having to piss. We just pissed in the sink.
Yeah.
The bathroom sink.
Yeah.
Because the water, dude, I have audio from us doing podcasts in this apartment. One time Ryan Jetton took the microphone all the way out of the room where like 8 of us are doing the podcast, and he had his microphone in the bathroom as he was peeing in the sink and explaining what he was doing. And he was like, for some reason, the water, you only had hot water, and it was scalding.
Of course.
I mean, dude, you turn on the hot water, like you touch it, and you're like, ah! And your fingers are like bright red. You're like
the tips are like bones.
You just like whatever's right before boiling. It's like 209 degrees. You know what I mean? You're like, why is it so hot? And so you just hear Ryan Jetton on the microphone going, so I pee in the sink, and you hear his pee, and then he's like, and you, dude, I had the headphones on, so I just like, I'm talking to everyone in the room. I was like, he's peeing. And then he's like, and then you turn on the scalding hot water, and you just hear this like, shh, and it kills all the pee-pee germs. And then it cuts to a little song that I wrote on the piano, and it goes, pee-pee in a sink. Hey, brother man, what you think? You take a little sprinkle and you take a little tinkle and you pee in a sink. And so we made a whole jingle out of this commercial of Ryan peeing in my sink. The point is, our toilet was stopped up with human shit. Me and Jordan couldn't get it unclogged. So this is how bad it was. So what happened was, I had a dog at the time named Caldonia, and Caldonia would come over and shit on the floor, and I would take toilet paper and pick up the shit and just throw it in the toilet. And then people kept coming over and pissing in the toilet because they didn't want to piss in the sink. And slowly but surely, dog shit and human shit and piss had filled up this stopped up toilet to the brim, like poking out above the toilet seat, right? So then one day, me or Jordan just took some bleach and poured it on it. We just poured bleach on it. So then Alfred, I believe it was Alfred had to use the bathroom, and he goes and he pisses in that toilet, and then he just comes running in the living room where all of us are hanging out, and he goes, bruh, there's water, oh shit, water is overflowing. And so I run in there and I'm like, no, because he hit the flush and it's just water is just pouring out. Dude, dog shit water, bleachy dog shit water is going everywhere. Dude,
There it is.
I kid you not. There's a little hole in the ground of our bathroom that led to our downstairs neighbor's apartment.
No.
Dog shit water is leaking down her fucking walls.
An innocent bystander, no.
Dude, she had been living there for like 10 years. She might still live in the same apartment. Bro, she came upstairs and knocked on the door, and I opened the door, and I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I just realized. She was like, yeah. How casual she was about it makes me realize this bitch is gross, because she was just like, yeah, you got water leaking down my wall. And I was like, yeah, I know. She's like, it's fine. I'll just call the landlord. I'm like, okay, cool.
Please call the landlord. Oh my God, this situation needs
Yeah, it was
a
awful.
priest.
We never fixed that toilet. We just left, I think. I did not ask for the deposit back.
No.
Also, Jordan had like punched a hole in a wall at one point. Like, we had broken, so the floor was all ripped up. Like, it was.
Oh my God.
It was bad, but it was $450 a month to live there.
Dude. Split between.
We have total. We were paying $225 each. This was 2014.
Crazy.
2015.
I love the flow of that story, because like you had mentioned, basically that the title of this story was dog shit water.
Dog shit
And
water.
I was going through the entire, like, because you had like gone on a tangent to talk about something else, and then came back to this, and then as soon as the toilet overflowed and you said the words dog shit water, it was almost like when they say the title of the movie in the movie, you're like, yeah, we're there.
That's because it makes Alfred laugh so hard. Anytime I say dog shit water, he just starts laughing like that.
Oh man, I'm so glad I know that now.
Dude, Ryan Jett used to get so mad at me and Jordan. He'd be like, why don't y'all just clean this place together? Like, it doesn't matter whose fault it is. Just clean it, and then it's clean. And we were like, no, fuck that. Look, fuck him. He did it.
Anyone who's ever seen an episode of Hoarders knows that. I never saw it, but it was probably as bad as an episode of Hoarders.
It was literally like pizza boxes stacked to the ceiling.
Yeah.
Like old food just piled everywhere, like random garbage bags of shit all over the place. Like this whole thing would be piled in beer bottles and beer cans. Like this would have an old GB on it. Dude, at one point when we were moving out, we had a bag of old food, like a Foosackler's bag, and it was stuck to the table. So we ripped it off, and a bunch of little roaches just scattered everywhere. We were living like homeless people in this apartment, dude.
All right, I had to get it together.
Yeah.
As soon as you said a bunch of little,
Oh, dude, I would never live like that again.
Holy
like,
fucking
my
shit!
My room is so clean. Like, I mean, I could probably sweep a little bit. It's a little dusty, but in comparison to the way a little dusty is nothing compared to what I just described. Dude, we had a rat that you would have thought paid rent. That rat would have That rat would have killed Mojo in hand-to-hand combat, dude.
Oh, no.
It was
He's
like,
not a
dude,
fighter.
it would have killed all 4 Ninja Turtles. You have no idea, dude. This fucking thing.
The anti-splinter.
Dude, this thing was like fucking like, I mean, I swear to God, maybe not this big, but like.
That's like a nutria rat. That's a
maybe it was.
Yeah, that's a different species
You know
of
what I'm
animal.
saying? You know what I'm saying? I went into the kitchen one morning. It was like 3 a.m. and I turned on the light and I just saw a glimpse of it and then like run away. And dude, I swear it was the largest mammal I've ever seen in my life, dude.
God, dude.
It was huge.
Yeah, y'all are just living with fucking Diablo in the fucking rafters and shit.
Fucking terrifying.
How do you go to sleep after? I remember when there was a mouse in here. I don't know if you were here for that. Do you remember the mouse?
Probably.
This is back when my ex was living here, and me, her, and Mojo up here contended with the mouse. This is how I found out Mojo is not like a fighter. Like he likes to like chase and play around or whatever, but in like an actual kind of like, hey, a combatant is here to face you.
Yeah.
He's not doing shit. He's still in play mode. He's like, hi. And he's like, no, fucking get him. Because I remember the loudest I've ever heard a human being scream in my life. Well, I wasn't even in the same room as her because she was in the bathroom. And apparently the mouse, because I realized it was a mouse because I saw a glimpse of it. And I was like, oh, it's got like big ears and like a little. It's a mouse. Like it's not a rat. Like it's. She was like, I don't give a fuck what it is. Like I'm terrified of it.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we hadn't seen it all day or whatever. We were aware that it was there. She's in the bathroom, and I just hear like. It had to be the call of the apocalypse. Like it had to be whatever angel sounding the trumpet and ending. Like I thought I was. My soul was going to wherever. But no, she had seen this mouse. Apparently, she said she just looked down and it was just looking at her, and she was like, ah! And I run in there and she's running out or whatever. And we're like, what the fuck about the mouse? Like we know it's in the bathroom now because like there's only one exit to the bathroom and there's only like everything else is fucking painted shut in this fucking apartment. So the door's closed. We're trying to figure out what to do about the mouse, and we're like, hey, we have a cat. We have the ultimate anti-mouse weapon. We just put the cat in the bathroom and problem solved. We just go clean the shit up later because I know it's going to be a scene because I've seen what he does to things.
Yeah.
So I get Mojo and I'm like, hey Mojo, big opportunity for you. I know you like to hunt things or whatever. There's a mouse in the bathroom right now. Here, go in the bathroom. I put him in the bathroom and I closed the door and we just waited. We didn't hear anything. Nothing happened. And I'm like, wow, that was silent and quick. Like he's an assassin. What the fuck? So we open the door and Mojo's just in there and the mouse is gone. That's the last I ever saw the mouse.
Damn.
And I'm like, y'all had a conversation and he dipped, didn't you?
Damn.
Y'all didn't nothing. You didn't do a damn thing to the mouse. They were like, what up, fam?
It's like,
like Tom and fucking Jerry.
It's that scene in It's that scene in Ocean's 11 when the big bodyguard has to pretend to beat up George Clooney when they're locked in the room together because he's actually in on it, and he's just like punching the wall and like hitting his hand. Mm-hmm. He's like, I take that, and George Clooney's like, thanks, buddy. He's like climbing up into the ceiling. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I was kind of. I don't want to use the word disappointed because I don't know. It is good to know that he's not like a cold-blooded killer, but at the same time, I expected. I don't know what I expected.
Maybe he ate it.
He did not.
Maybe he ate
like
it.
I would have seen some evidence.
Swallowed it whole, man.
Whole. Yeah, I would have seen some evidence of that too, because I literally monitor his shit. There would have been like bones or.
Nah, man. He's like a fucking Komodo dragon.
That's the real Diablo. that's the rat you were seeing.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, because we really don't know where Mojo came from.
I do.
Oh yeah, that's true. Never mind.
A homeless man's backpack.
Yeah.
He was a homeless man's backpack, and then he was given to a woman that I was banging,
Mm-hmm.
and then she was like, "Will you take this cat?" And I wanted to continue to bang her, so I said, "Sure, I'll take
Now,
that cat."
Here's a little backstory about that moment right there. Well, another thing that was discussed when I first moved in here is we were like, absolutely no pets. We're
Nope.
not gonna have pets, and I was like, I'm not a pet person. Good, we're not gonna have pets.
And I'm
then
fine
this-
with pets, but I don't care either. Like I don't, I could do with them, I could do without them, and it's not like a hate thing. It's just like it's fine. I'm a busy dude, and I travel a lot, so pets can't really be a huge part of my life. You know what I mean?
Word. So then this happened. You just show up with a cat, and I'm like, pets? There's a pet here? You're like, dude. And he gives me that backstory. Chick banging, continue banging, cat. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
I'm not gonna lie, I would have adopted 2 dogs and a child for that ass. Dude, she was hot. No regrets. There would have been 3 ducks and a giraffe up here, dude, if she would have laid it on me 10 more times.
Long story short, now there's a cat that wakes me up by screaming in my face at 6 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, man, that's the contract. Nah, man, you want to make this the grossest episode we've done? You told your dog shit water story.
What is it?
I have one about a previous roommate that I live. I actually on the way to the new pocket, I was behind him on the road up here, and I was like, wow, that's crazy. I haven't talked to him in a minute. Shouts out to him. He's one of the Ryans, one of the many Ryans in this universe.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
but fucking, we were living together actually in this neighborhood somewhere, and I used to get blackout drunk all the time. You know this. Yeah, this is before the awakening. But one night, I came home blackout drunk, and I know this because he told me graciously, because I don't remember a second of this. But I come home, and I don't usually, because you know this about me, I don't usually go to my roommate's room, really. Like, I kind of like keep to myself a lot. Like, I've always been like this. I was like that then. So when I came to his room, he already knew something was weird.
Yeah.
I didn't knock. His room was like, his door was kind of open, and he's like got his headset on. He's playing Xbox. And I just walked the fuck in, and he's like, hey Ryan, what's up? He can already see in my face there's nothing.
Yeah.
He already knows. He's like, oh, he's blacked out. I fucking he says 100% this happened. I just pull my dick out and start trying to pee, and he's like, whoa, no, this is the bathroom. Whoa, whatever. So like I'm like, oh god, whatever. And I put it away, just make a 180, just turn around and start trying to go again. And he's like, no, I'm trying to piss on his couch, basically. Like, I was facing that way, and then I faced towards him and started trying. And he's like, no. So he takes me by the shoulders and basically guides me to the bathroom and shuts me in there. And he says, like a couple of seconds later, he just starts hearing piss hit the floor. And
Oh my god! Like a murder, dude.
Out from under the door.
Just blood and piss.
God, dude. So I worked with him also at the time at Southern National, and he got to work before me, and I get to work like because I was used to waking up after a blackout and just whatever, and like, hey dude, what up? I say nothing about it, just a normal greeting, and he's just looking at me. He's like, You don't remember shit, do you? And he said that, and I was like, fuck, what happened? He was like, I cleaned it all up. I was like, no, you don't start like that. Don't, tell me what happened.
Jesus.
He tells me this. And somehow that wasn't rock bottom for me. Crazy.
Yeah.
Insanity.
I have a few of those where, like, my 25th birthday, I was living one street over, and I blacked out at Lucky's, and my girlfriend at the time got me home, and she said, like in the middle of the night, she got woken up because it was raining really hard outside, and then she opens her eyes, and she said it was not raining. I was just standing in the middle of my bedroom and pissing hard as fuck all on the floor, and she said she could be like, Carson, stop.
Why is she whispering at this
Stop.
point?
And then she said that I just leaned my head in the air like my eyes were closed. I just went, I can't quit. And I just kept pissing. And she was like, stop. You're pissing on your floor.
Oh, my God.
You're pissing on your floor. And I was like, I can't quit. And then she said I just walked over and picked up all my dirty laundry and just threw it on the piss and then just went and laid back down and went to sleep.
Oh, my fucking God.
This was also where I just had a mattress on my floor. And I one time,
Oh, this is during the WAP story.
yes, this
Okay.
is one time where I had a woman come over and she pointed out, she goes, "Wow, your guitar sits higher off the ground than your bed." And I was like, "Oh, why was that?" That's a really
That was like a cruise missile. That was
unneeded observation.
Yeah, oof.
Like, are you leaving? Like, what does that mean?
That's a specifically broke musician joke.
That, like,
That's
yes, she
Oof.
like, I know what she was saying. She was like, we're gonna have sex, but I'll never date you.
Yeah,
That's what that meant.
You know what
Like,
this is now. We could never be.
Damn. If only she could see me now.
Yeah. Sleeping up here now. Yeah, dude. Oh, man.
I'm
Go
more
to bed.
responsible with my nothing. How about that?
Look, I know how to budget 12 cents.
I used to be in the negative. Now I have a responsible nothing.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, ladies, watch out.
Look.
All right. So this responsible nothing's coming to an area near you.
Hide yourselves.
I am trying to book a tour. So far, I only have January 10th and January 12th booked, but I'm trying to add more dates.
Are you allowed to say the cities you'll be in?
Yeah, January 10th, I'll be in Birmingham, Alabama. January 12th, I will be in Auburn, Alabama. But most importantly, this is coming out tomorrow, November 2nd.
Ooh, we're
Because
on
right
a show.
now is October 30th. If you're watching this, it's Halloween. Happy Halloween, everybody, by the way. But November 2nd, me and Ryan will be at Club 27 in Pensacola, Florida, Sunday, November 2nd. And
Yeah, Saturday.
Saturday,
Before that.
November
this will be out
1st.
before that too.
Saturday, November 1st, we're in Columbia, Mississippi with Justin Stagner and Ben Rourke, a.k.a. Big Refill.
Marquee 318.
Yeah, Marquee 618.
618.
Yeah, Marquee at
these numbers,
618 in Columbia, Mississippi.
Yes.
And
Club 27.
Sunday, November 2nd, Club 27, Pensacola, Florida, Seville Quarter.
We're gonna do this shit.
Come
back
check
to
it
back.
out. And I'll put the flyers and stuff actually with the
Look at
at
that.
the end of these episodes. But I need to hurry up and edit this so I can get some fucking sleep.
Oh god.
Because it is midnight.
We got work in the morning.
We got shit to do. But anyway, thank you guys so much. This has been Midtown Malfunction. My name's Carson Taylor.
I'm Ryan D. Adams.
Peace out.
Peace.
Fuck Morris Day.